What's going on, guys? It's Sunday night, and we are back with another awesome collectible figure review. Guys, my girlfriend is the absolute best, and we now have my first ever Cyclops figure. Cyclops is going to be a hot character this year because he's the main X-Men, finally getting his justice in Avengers Doomsday. And for this special review, we might just need to just give me 1 second because I gotta grab something real quick. Grab something for my comparison. We gotta get Doom. Kind of important, As I promised, Doom would be front and center. And speaking of Doomsday, we got him. We got Doom. We got Doom right here. So yeah, we got Doom. So Doom will be our best test of what to do with our character. But yeah, so this Cyclops is a version from the Gameverse. Looks like probably from Marvel vs. Capcom, shipped directly from looks like Japan. So SH Figure Arts is a standard action series that uses the art style and technology of Tile nations to pursue character expression through humanoid action. Now, we just opened one of these figures, but it was for anime, with One Piece coming out this month. We just opened that one. So now, we're going to be opening our official Cyclops. So here's the side comparison of the side of what he looks like. There's the back of the box if you want to see. He's got different poses and stuff. And this is the Jim Lee design. So this has been one I've been looking for. So let's open up Mr. Summers and take a look at all his accessories and everything. Hope everyone's having a great night. This is something I've been looking forward to. Like Count Dookie says, I've been looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this one for a very long time. Okay, so it's very easy to slide the pieces out. Oh, and guys, here's the coolest thing. We got a really cool banner that this came with. So I'm like, Zora, we get something really cool that this comes with, apparently. So let's open this up first. We got different hands for Cyclops. We won't have different poses. So what is this? Okay, so this looks like instructions you teach you want to put the pieces together in different heads. So that's cool. You can do different combinations. Now this is what's really cool is this thing actually came with our very own little stands. Right? So it looks like we got a couple cardboard stands here for the banner to do, right? It looks like they separate so we get two different ones. So I see optic blast. Okay. So look at this, and they say Cyclops, right? So then let's see what we can do here. So on the final product, guys, let's get a look at our figure, and then we'll look at our accessories. So we get multiple different versions of the visor. Here's one visor with one type of energy blast here. Really good detail on the visor. He does come with a couple different hand stuff. Let's look at the actual figure, because compared to Zorro, this figure, no offense to Zorro, but this figure looks absolutely magnificent. If you want to change any of his arms and stuff, you can. He did come with some tape here. Let's get that off. That was from the extra stuff. But we're looking at the actual details here of this figure, guys. He looks very pristine. He's got his classic X-Men belt. So we did get a little tape here. This version of Cyclops with the head he's got on does come with a standard optic blast look, but this version is far superior. And with Zorro, which was a very cool figure, he had swords and a whole bunch of different accessories. This Cyclops is amazing. The pose, like if you want him to be a martial artist and do kicks and stuff, you do everything. Also, if you change the hands, So right now he's got his fist combat one. But if you want to do the pose where one of his hands does the thing where it looks like he's controlling the visor, you got Scott Summers' hair just right. This how tall is he close to Doom? So they're like pretty even, which is really cool. And this is classic Cyclops, looking really nice. I'm just trying to get this last piece of plastic that was in the way real quick. But he's got his special belt here too, which is very cool. And so if you want to see the best version, so you can take off the heads as well. So if you want to take off different heads, okay, so it looks like, do they all have different hair styles? Okay, yeah, so you can take the hair off and put different, and put different heads on as well. So this one here, so if you want to put it on, you just gotta, okay, you gotta take this one off. Oh, I see. Okay. So these right here stick on like so. So if you want different heads on, you just gotta do it this way. It looks like. But if you want it on, you gotta do it different ways, right? So if you want it on, like so, you gotta just kind of stick it in there a little bit. But if you want it on, you gotta do it like this. Okay, can we do that this way? It's just kind of a bit awkward. But once you get it figured out, I think it should be okay. We just gotta find a way. Okay, so it looks like we're almost there. We just gotta find the right style head. So we got it to go on, but it's just kind of a matter of making sure it fits on him, right? Is the hair on right? Okay, so this hair looks good. So just making sure it fits him is the key. When it fits, can you turn his head and everything? Okay, yeah, it looks like it fits here. Okay, so you can make him turn his head. So here he is with full optic blast, fully like this form here. And you can take off the visor. It does its own piece, but so this is one angle. The head, so the visor does kind of slide out. So you got to kind of get used to that. But if you want him to keep his head on, you got to be very careful about how you slide it on, and you got to make sure you put it on really tight. Sorry guys, I'm just fixing this. The visors come out in a minute, so it just takes. But the best version, if you want the best visor, for you, the best one to put in, is to put in. Sorry guys, I just gotta snap it in place for a minute. It just takes a second. So this ball here, you want to line up right in the center. So the center ball here with the skin tight hat, just takes a second. All right, so this one goes here because it's got to stick on just right. If you want a different one, like I said, this one comes off. If you want a full powered optic beam, all you gotta do is this one. I think it's probably his strongest one. Oh crap! 1 second. No, blast came out. So this one, it looks like you can just kind of throw it on here. It just gets a minute to get in there, right? So okay, so this one snaps on very good, and then you want to have his hair. You just gotta put it on like that. And then you pick what visor you want him to have on, right? So this visor looks like it. So it looks like it sticks on very accurately here. Oh crap, it went flying. Sorry guys, we're just trying to figure out the best fit for this one. It's kind of giving us some trouble. Right, so this one looks like it's, sorry, I can't tell. Yeah, this one looks good. So this one, once you get the visor on, this one you can turn his head, but pieces do kind of fall out a little. But once you get the visor on, let's try something different. So we take the head off. That's right. Okay, so this one, you just gotta find the right angle for the visor. Once you get that, then you're pretty good. It just takes a minute to get used to. This one has a lot of pieces to it, so it's, oh, there we go. So it's like that. Okay, so it's kind of complicated at first, but once you figure out how it works, it looks fantastic. So here is the full optic blast visor. And like, so this one's cool because you can put the banner behind him like this. And then so say he's fighting someone like Doctor Doom, right? Doctor Doom could catch the optic beam here. So you take your Cyclops thing, oh sorry. Here's his whole visor came out. One second. Let's put this in again. So this one, once you get it locked in, you could do super optic beam versus Doom's gun, and it's pretty. Dang it. Let's put this one. This one might be easier. Okay, so this one you can do the same rules, right? You can slide it on, and it goes on like this, and then you can shoot from that kind of beam here. Really cool, right? I really like this one. I think the super beam, the other one is cool, but I really like this one. Um, I like this one because you can turn his head and still make him look like he's aiming towards his target, so you can make it look like he catches it just right here. This is looking really cool. So, yeah, overall, really love this figure. Lots of different customizable heads. This is definitely a must get for me. It was anybody who is a big fan of the X-Men and they need a Cyclops figure. This is a must get for you guys. I cannot wait till we get Cyclops and Marvel Rivals. Oh, yeah, we just had his hair fall off a little bit. The one downside with this one is that the beam here, it is a bit stubborn at times. But once you get the visor on the right angle, you make it work. And you can do a lot of cool things, right? So once his hair is on, and make sure you get his hair on just right. Think of really like once you get it in the pose you want it in, you're pretty much set. It's just a matter of getting in that pose in just the right spot, right? So like this one is freaking cool because you can do it like this. And then if you want to defeat your enemy, oh crap, visor fell out. There also is this one, right? So you can also put this visor on. Dang it. It doesn't work well for this head, but on this one it looks good. So if you want to put it on this one, you can put this visor in, and you can see like a smaller Arctic blast here. Small optic blast, I guess you would say. So you kind of put the pieces together here, and it kind of looks like half the visor energy. It's really cool. Now we lost our hair, which is not good for business. So yeah, we got the hair here, but just keeping it on his head is really the trick you gotta worry about, right? So like you gotta find, I think that works good. And then so then once you got his hair on, usually it fits with the visor very nice. I really like this form here because it's a full-on energy beam. And so we got this one. We got the smaller energy beam as well. This one's really cool. You just gotta really practice on how to angle. Oh crap! See, it falls a lot. So you gotta get used to really finding the spot where you have the best leverage, so that way it doesn't feel like it's gonna fall. Which is really cool at this pose. But overall, guys, I really love this figure. Got great articulation. And like I said, the best thing about this figure is once you get these little, if you can get these little cardboard panels that say Cyclops on them to stay, you get a really cool looking pose here. Give me 1 second to set it up for you guys. So if you want, you can set him up like this, where he looks. So let's see if I can get a better angle for it. So if you want to see what it looks like, there. Okay, let's see. Can I? Okay, just 1 second. Yeah. So if you want to see kind of the better angle here, yeah. So right here, guys, you can kind of see it right here. He's on display here. So yeah, it's really cool. It's really something to be proud of. The figure's great, except for when it bounces off like crazy. But yeah, I really love the figure. I'm glad to have a new I'm glad to have my first Cyclops figure. Like I said, if you want to have just a little bit of optic beams, you can put his hair on like so, and then you can go and put his eye beams. No, the thing with these eye beams is you got to connect it right to his hair so it stays on. But if you can get it to stay on, you get something really cool. Once again, the poses are really good. And the coolest part of this one is, if you take one of these hands out for his fist, right? Here's the coolest one. These hands come out, right? So you take the hand off. Now watch what I can do here, right? So I can put, I think it's this one. Is it this one? Just think this one fits. Yeah, so this hand here, I'll show you a trick. You're gonna take this hand, you're gonna make sure it fits in the ball. And if it fits, guys, gonna be in for something super cool if we can get his hand to go on this little ball. If you get his hand to go in just right on the ball and snaps in place like that, now watch what I can make him do, right? So this hand here, let's do this real quick. So with this visor, so once you get the visor in place the way you want it, with this hand and this pose, now you can make it where he's got perfectly set up like this, which is amazing. So yeah, guys, I'm freaking loving this one. Love this retro design. Loving the articulation you can do with the poses here. Yeah, so look forward to seeing him in my collection. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. Thanks for watching, guys. And remember, to me, my X-Men. All right, guys. Have a great day.
Woo!